Hey guys, welcome to the second part of this training video. In this part, basically what I will be covering would be 6 very concrete ideas through which you can automate certain activities in your business and ensure that your website is not just a piece of marketing but is essentially a core part of your entire business workflow. The idea is that we are trying to identify some processes and pain areas from the existing business workflow that you have and gradually trying to automate certain aspects of it. These are just 6 ideas, but really this is a mindset that I'm trying to. And if you are able to implement even a few of these ideas and gain the benefits of saving time, then you will be able to make your organization much more technology oriented and digital friendly, which will free up your time and help you scale your business towards the next level, right? So on to the 6 ideas. These are what I would say the low-hanging fruits which any service-based business or a small business generally needs in their day-to-day operations. The first idea is integrating a payment gateway, right? I'm stating the obvious again, and you will not believe how many businesses right now are working without a payment gateway. But I have seen, especially when it comes to service providers, that integrating something as simple as a payment gateway can help them save a lot of time in back and forth, in headaches, in giving more and more convenience to their clients, and in ensuring overall happiness of the entire business. There are some very simple and easy to integrate payment gateways available in the market. Two of my favorite ones are Razorpay and InstaMojo, which we integrate on a lot of our client websites. In fact, on both these payment gateways, you don't even need a website. You can sign up and start collecting payments within a couple of hours through various online means. Google Pay and Paytm are of course there. So if you are already using them, you might want to consider using Razorpay and InstaMojo as well to give additional options to your clients in making payments, right? So payment gateway is the first one. The second idea is information collection. So there are a lot of processes in any business which require information collection, right? Generally what happens is that this information collection either happens in a very haphazard way or it happens on paper. What I am proposing to you is fairly simple. Using free tools, you can create a form in a tool called Google Forms and integrate that on a page of your website. So in this example, what I'm sharing with you is a requirement analysis form for digital marketing, which we have integrated on our website. It's a 4-page form which walks a potential client through certain questions that we want to understand before we can help them set up their marketing or even come up with a strategy. So what used to happen was we would do this over the phone and then kind of put our thoughts together. But as our business grew to scale, it was becoming very difficult to manage each and every inquiry manually. So this has helped us tremendously in getting the requirements in a very streamlined manner. And what also ends up happening is when a client is filling up this form, they go to our services or they go to our blog and they generally end up asking a few more questions around our business, which makes the whole process much more streamlined. So you can use this for requirement gathering, for collecting feedback, for doing market research or conducting surveys, right? Google Forms is a very good tool. The third idea is appointment booking. So if you're managing a clinic, if you're a lawyer, or if you're an insurance person, if you're a one or two-man team and you rely on appointments to run your business, then you can integrate that into your business website as well and ensure that there is some level of automation happening there. So there's a very simple tool called Calendly through which you could integrate appointments into your entire business workflow, right? So to give you an example, what I've done is there is this campaign which I ran back in March, April, where we were doing free marketing consultations. I think we did about 50 plus consultations. So essentially what would happen was visitors would come, land on this page and fill up this 2-step form where they chose a time slot and they filled up their inquiries of what they want to discuss with us. And I would get the notification in my Google Calendar and in my Zoom of who I have appointments with, right? So this made it very, very simple for me and for my prospects to have a chat with me without back and forth and without us figuring out what time works for them, what time works for me, and so on and so forth, right? Very, very simple tool again to automate your client appointments. The fourth tool that I have for you is a job board. So if you're running a medium-sized business and you rely on a lot of hiring happening in your business time and again, then I would recommend that you upload these positions on your website in a job board. So this is what our job board looks like, where we've uploaded a lot of our requirements of SEO people, business development people, WordPress designers, web developers, and so on. And we get anywhere between 20 to 30 applications every month. Good applications. We get a lot more, but 20 to 30 good applications we get through this job board alone, right? Again, low hanging fruit, lot of time saved, and an additional benefit to your hiring hunt. What we also do is it helps us coordinate with HR recruiters, with potential candidates much more better who come from other sources, because we send them to the relevant opening. So if I'm speaking to a project manager who was referred by somebody else and he asks me for a job description, I just send him this link and he's able to get a sense of what my organization is about. So this is helping us get excellent teammates as well, right? So this is the fourth point. The fifth point is creating a blog on your website. So this is an extremely important aspect of your website, which is ignored by most. A blog will help you not just for marketing your business much more effectively, but you can also use this blog for giving updates and announcements to your team, to your clients, and to your stakeholders. So we haven't reached that point yet, but because this requires at least one person to update it regularly. But there are enough examples in the industry of businesses which are doing it successfully. I could dig out one example which I like, which is Paytm's example. So they have a blog which is updated every day, almost every day, sometimes multiple times in a day, with small updates, big updates about their apps, about their business initiatives, about new things which they're doing, challenges which they're facing, and so on. So this is their single go-to point of information where all such announcements are made. Excellent idea to do this for your business as well. If you have updates or news to give out to your audience regularly. Blog could also be integrated into an email marketing engine. So if you have, let's say, 500 people in your client sphere, you could integrate them into your email marketing tool and ensure that each time a blog update goes out, the entire email list, as we call it, is updated with the new update, right? So that is something that can easily be done to automate this announcements aspect. The last aspect is a store locator. So this is more applicable for product-oriented businesses or businesses which have a lot of offline presence in terms of retail shops, offices, local organizations, local chapters and bodies, and so on. So I'll show an example from one of our clients. They're essentially into smart lights, and what we did for them was they had this section called Where to Buy, where they had a listing of all their sales agents in multiple cities across the country, right? So we created this panel for them where on one map of India, a potential customer can see the presence of their sales teams or their distributors or even their retailers across the country, right? Extremely helpful for the audience if they're looking for generating B2B inquiries or giving a user-friendly interface to potential customers of their store locations. So that's about it, guys. From a business automation perspective, these are 6 very good ideas I feel, which can automate certain aspects of your operation. And once this mentality kicks in, where you're automating, integrating small features through your website, you will over a period of time collect these gains in a lot of time saved and effort saved in doing manual legwork, which can easily be eliminated through the use of technology. Hopefully, these two trainings combined will help you use your website much more efficiently and maximize the investment in time and money that you have made on your website. Thank you so much for watching these two trainings, and I will share more with you.